Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and I am so glad because our channel hit 100 subscribers, and I love you so much for helping me to reach 100 subscribers, and I will try my best to give you people much better content than it is. Love you guys. Alright, so we all remember Meri's infamous catfish situation, and of course, Robyn's friend Kendra stepping in to vouch for the catfish, insisting it was real. Oh yes, that happened. But before we open the vault and revisit this entire situation, let me first say welcome back, to my channel. My name is Amanda Ray, and here we dive into all things sister wives, sometimes to discuss, sometimes to debunk. If that's your guilty pleasure, then you've definitely found the right place. I hope you stick around and hit that subscribe button. Now, I personally don't have TikTok, but I know a lot of you do. So shout out to those of you who repost certain TikTok clips for the rest of us to watch and enjoy. The creator we're about to react to actually had Meri Brown on her TikTok, chatting directly with her. And y'all, this is so good. I've brought this up so many times before, and nobody ever wanted to touch it. So I'm honestly glad someone else is finally digging into it.
So talking about the possibility of Robyn and her friends being a part of that whole catfish scheme against Meri Brown. Thought Robyn didn't have any friends, huh? Well, remember when Leon was coming out as queer and starting their journey, and one of the things that they said was, according to Leon, Robyn had a gay friend. So Robyn had a friend who is gay. We don't know who this gay friend is, but we do know Jackie Overton she's gay. We also know Robyn had a friend named Kendra, and that Kendra and Robyn would talk about Meri, and Kendra was the one who said that Sam existed because she met him. Now, the only things we can verify out of this was Robyn had at least 2 friends, because Kendra's not gay. I think. No. So Robyn had 2 friends. She had a gay friend and she had a Kendra friend. So was Jackie the gay friend? We don't know. We never met the gay friend. Can the gay friend come forward and tell us, is it you or is it Jackie? I don't know if we believe it now, because Robyn would just pick any gay person off the street and say, will you be my friend? And say you were my friend for a long time because people hate me.
This is Robyn's friend Kendra, who we actually saw back in the early seasons of Sister Wives. Later on, she went on to do some YouTube interviews, and honestly, they were pretty awkward. I can't remember if it was around 2016 or maybe 2018, but it was several years ago. Either way, I want you to listen closely to Kendra talking about Meri's catfish situation, as well as her thoughts on Meri and the rest of the Brown family.
So would you say you're catfishing Jackie Overton?
That's a horrible thing to say. Yes, in reality, I am trying to catfish the catfisher.
Okay.
But I'm not, because I'm me. You know, it would have been smarter if I came up with some other wonderful identity, but she knows me. She knows who I am. Mm-hmm. She knows where I live. She knows.
So you're not doing it under a fake persona that...
Nope.
Okay.
If I was that creative, I would, but no. Okay. I'm not that good. Everyone knows who I am. They know how I talk, so...
Gotcha.
Be too tough.
Okay.
I'd slip up and be me.
All right. Do you have recorded conversations with Jackie?
Sadly, I tried. I had some, mostly Sam, just to identify and study his voice. I'm hoping I still have him. They're on my phone. Okay. But I can easily do it again.
Okay.
She talks a lot. I can get her to talk for hours, so it's not hard. It wouldn't be tough.
Okay. Do you send or receive text messages with Samuel or Lindsay?
Always Lindsay.
Always Lindsay?
Mm-hmm. He's only used one phone number before. I don't have it anymore. I probably could look it up. But it was probably like a track phone or something. Okay. But it's always been her phone number.
Okay. Have you ever witnessed anything that she's done or been aware of things that she's done to be considered dangerous?
Almost. You know, she talks like she wants to do some crazy things, and I've talked her out of some crazy things, which heightened my fear. I've always been afraid that she would really harm Kody or find someone to harm him. And I've been afraid she would do the same to Meri because she's so angry. It's almost like she felt like Meri was her one chance. I have no idea for what. This is just a brainstorm. Mm-hmm. And that Meri has publicly humiliated her, and it's like she wants revenge. This is as public as you can get if you think about it. So she's got this deep-rooted hate.
Has she ever specifically said what she's going to do to people or what she wants to do to the family? Has she ever said anything?
She's talked about hitmen that she knows through her gambling, but I've taken it with a grain of salt, but at the same time, I'm going to take everything she says seriously. So I don't believe Meri sought to leave her family. I don't believe she sought to talk to anybody else. I believe she was lured, and she's a victim because that's what happens. She would have never done this if they didn't hit her on the right hit. So this person's been studying her for a long time. Had to have. She met with them too. This is crazy. She created this. I don't know how she did it. I still don't get it. But she got really deep into Meri's head. So people need to understand that they judge this family for things that Meri supposedly did that she didn't do. And the fans have kind of been let down thinking that the whole point of this polygamy show and this family was to set a platform and a foundation for all these families out there who live this way. It's their choice, okay? This family was meant to come out on the scene and show everybody how normal and real their lives are, and everybody has ups and downs, but the situation with Meri was exaggerated by what Lindsay or Jackie did. It wasn't something that was really, really happening. It wasn't like her life was falling apart. It was what was created by this predator, if that makes sense. And unfortunately, it's broken the entire show, and it's broken people's real opinions of polygamy. And in a lot of ways, she has destroyed them. She has. She's made them look like they're bad people and they do bad things, and that Kody's not a loving, responsible parent. That's not true. Do I feel like at one time they were kind of broken as a family? Yeah. But unfortunately, why were they broken as a family? Because Meri was being lured by a freaking psychopath. It wasn't anything that was created in their home, if that makes sense.
What do you want to see happen to her when she's caught?
I want her to go to jail, and I want her to be locked up in a psycho ward, like a psych ward. I want her to be patted down and locked up because she is such a threat to society.
What's interesting is that after those low-viewed interviews, where Kendra was basically vouching for Jackie Overton, Sam Cooper, and the whole Catfish mess, she just disappeared. Robyn stopped mentioning her, and Kendra wasn't active anymore, no longer posting or going to bat for the family. It's like she vanished from the whole storyline. Ironic, right? And did you notice how she tripped up on her answers? At first, she'd go into detail, then suddenly backtrack. She'd say things like, "It's like they were studying Meri, that's just how it seemed." Girl, you weren't just observing, you sounded like you were in on it. That's just my take, but it definitely raised some red flags. Honestly, I really wish that in the next interview with any of the cast members, someone would finally bring up Robyn's friend Kendra. I want to see their reactions, their responses, their answers, because this was a major storyline in the whole Sister Wives franchise. The Catfish scandal was one of the biggest reasons behind Meri and Kody's breakup, and if Robyn had any part in setting up that situation, then that is some seriously hot tea we need to talk about. So, make sure to like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And of course, mark your calendars, Sister Wives Season 20 premieres September 28th on TLC at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you either in the comments or in my next video. Let me know, do you think Robyn had something to do with Meri being catfished? I cannot wait to read what y'all think.